Hey, let's play and welcome back to more World of Hockey. This is going to be Season 9 for our custom GM mode. As you can see, last episode we won by my amazing GMing skill, I must say. Picked up Mackenzie Blackwood. He became the best goalie in the league. We needed that. It's the only thing we really needed to get over the hump, and we managed to get all the way to the finals and easily beat. It was a pretty easy road to the finals, as you can see if you watch our record here. It was 4-0, 4-2, 4-1, 4-1. You know, no one really put up a fight, to be quite honest. So, a hell of a season for the boys. Now we get to see exactly what's going to happen this season. I don't think we have too many people to sign. I'm pretty sure we got everyone that we wanted to sign already to contract extensions, though I will take a look before we go into the draft here, just to make sure that is the case. Yeah, Gallagher, Schwartz, DeBrus, Kaltsov are guys that we can sign if we want to, but I feel like, you know, I'll take a look to see what they want. Like 2.2 million is okay for an 82 overall. 2.6 is fine for an 84, honestly. I actually probably will offer him a deal and do 2.4 because James Schwartz has always been a pretty good player for us. And then Brendan Gallagher wants 5 million. If he takes 4, I'll give him 4, but that's about as low as I'm going to go, or as high as I'm going to go for Brendan Gallagher. I don't think he'll take that. And Jake DeBrusque, I might as well. Go 1-year deal, just like 1.975. And if he wants that, that's cool. And I'm pretty sure our goalies are signed. Yeah. So we're fine there. All right, so let's swim to the draft. Gallagher's decided to reject because he didn't think we offered him enough money. That's fine. I figured as much as what happened. Schwartz is coming back, and so is DeBrusque. Okay, so at least we got 2 guys coming back. We also have space for Braun now if Gallagher isn't going to play, even though Gallagher is a right wing. So Scotland's got the first pick. Don't think we have a pick this year, but I could be wrong. Like I say that every year, and then I look, and then we usually do, but we'll have to wait and see. Okay, so Stamkos retired, Claude Giroux, Matt Duchene, John Carlson, Victor Hedman, Kyle Turris, Cam Atkinson retiring, Mike Hoffman, Nick Foligno, Nazem Kadri. 36 usually seems to be the age that people retire in this game. Kyle Palmieri, as you can see, Jacob Silverberg, 36, Gustin Nyquist, 37, Riley Smith, 36, Ryan Ellis, Dunev, Evgeny Dadonov, Eric Johnson, Jake Muzzin, Lars Eller, Dmitry Orlov, Tanner Pearson, 34. Sami Vatanen, Travis Hanemek, Jesus, Brett Connolly, Zach Bogosian, Jesper Fast. My God, all these guys deciding to hang up the laces, I should say. At a pretty young age. You know, some of these guys could have played a longer career, but if they want to retire now, Jimmy Hayes should have retired a long time ago. I don't know how he made it that long, but he managed to hold on. So good for him, I guess. Let's go ahead and check the goalies. Tuukka Rask retired. Okay. Simeon Tuukka Rask retired at 40. Goalies usually tend to hang on longer. Simeon Varlamov, Martin Jones, Jake Allen, Mike Condon, Anders Nielsen. Matthew Shane's going to be a coach now. Okay. And that's about it. All right, let's see if we have a pick in the top 2. I feel like we traded all of our shit away at the deadline, but I could be wrong. Yeah, we gave Connecticut our pick. And I think the trade for Mackenzie Blackwood, if I'm not mistaken. I think. I can't quite remember. It might have been something else, but that's fine. They got a really late-round pick. They got 2 late-round picks. So it doesn't really matter at all. Did we get a second-round pick? We do have a second-round pick. Okay, so let me just, check the class then and see if there's anything good. It'd be 62 would be our pick, I think, right? So check if there's any gems or busts. I clicked the wrong button. Stupid game. I like how our scouting has the number 1 scout ranked number 2. That makes a lot of sense. Ooh, there's a lot of gems this round. Oh my goodness. Gem City. This guy's going to get taken just before we pick, too, I think. He could still be there. I'll risk it. Anyways, okay. Sim options. Sim's user pick, which is there exactly 62. He's supposed to go 61. Whatever. Doesn't matter. He'll probably get grabbed. It's no big deal. And if he doesn't, he doesn't. We'll pick him up, but yeah, he got picked. We could take a goalie. Don't really feel like that. I feel like I'll get rid of my second-round pick and go low and try to get a second round for next year or something, because at this point it's the 200s and I don't really need. So might as well do that. Let's trade our second-round pick here. And we might be able to grab something else off of them too. Let's go to their second and their fourth. Let's see if they're willing to do that. Yeah, okay, that's fine by me. Perfect for me because I don't have anyone that I want to draft there. Let's sim to our next pick, and we'll grab the gems that are wicked late rounders, but it's fine. It's 2 lefts, 2 a 1, and one's a goalie, one's a centerman. So I'm going to take the center first. I'll take a genius, figure that one out. And the sim user pick, and then for the 7th pick, if that guy's still around, that is the goalie, which he should be. Go ahead and have another goalie. And then I guess we'll grab someone from the all-name team, eh? We haven't done that in a while. Who's got the best name here? There's gotta be something ridiculous. Uriel Madsen, that's a good name. Jace Jaffrey, that's also pretty good. Dan Danner, dude. You can't not pick Dan Danner. Fucking Dan Danner. I wish I could give him a contract extension right now, Lafreniere, but I can't, unfortunately. I got hit right for a couple more years. I got Lafreniere for 1 more, and I have McKinnon for a few. So we're all right there. Like I said, we pretty much have everything signed. We're going to get Marov signed to a contract as well. I guess the rest of my unsigned guys to a contract. Get Boyle signed, why not? Dan Danner, there he is. A millionaire contract for him. $70 million for Dan Danner. All these guys I just can't seem to crack the lineup. I'm just going to give them all RFA deals again. If they want to come back, they can come back. They just don't want to grow. And these two right here should have been starting defensemen by now, and they just never panned out. UFAs. Jacob Blacko, who he signed for some reason. Gallagher, he still wants $5 million, I'd imagine. 4.475 now. I offered him 4 last time, and he spat in my face. Let's see if he accepts it this time. It's fancy. Now he's coming back, yeah, okay. Everyone else is probably going to join as well, yeah. Centers, we got McKinnon, Harrison, Wenberg, and Stadnika are still our centers. And, of course, we have a couple guys in the system that aren't ready to come up yet. So we're going to need, like, an extra center. Left wingers, we got Lafreniere, Kachuk, Schwartz, Braun, DeBrusk, Chigarol. So we're set on the left wing departments. Right wingers, we got Wright, Gallagher, Kraftstoff, and Kingsley. We're pretty much set there, too. We don't really need much. Defense, we got Ristolainen, Honka, Reed, Fox, Romanov, and Kuznetsov, who should get some playing time. So we needed just some extra bodies, quite honestly. And even then, we don't really need much. We can just save our money. But I'll look and see. You know, obviously, there could be something that could better our team for cheap. But I like the way our team is made up right now, so I don't want to totally ruin it. And we do have cap space. We got $9 million in cap space. Ryan Merkley is a free agent at 26 years of age. There's my brother. He's sitting here in free agency. That's Ratty as well at 24. He's an RFA, though. So it looks like Phil Leger as well sitting in the free agency. Everyone's going to get some big paychecks tonight. Anybody else as we come down this list? Patrick Kane, just chilling. What was his point totals last season? Just kind of curious. 37 goals, 33 assists. That's not bad. Colton Parayko, Jake Gensel. He wants 9. He wants like my total cap, though. That's the issue, and I don't really want to give that up because I still got to sign Lafreniere, right? Essentially, that's where our money's gonna go, is into Alexi Lafreniere. But take a look. Czech Republic and Sweden are both interested in him. It's a 5-year deal at 9.65. And I have 9.69 in cap space. I'll try a $9 million deal with him. 8.975 actually. And if he wants to sign that, it's cool because like we have like Brendan Gallagher and guys' contracts coming up, so it's fine. Matt Savage is gonna go play for the Czech Republic Police. All right, that's what you want to do if you're your career. You do that. Martin Kaut, my favorite. We'll bring him in. We'll have him be our extra, even though he's not a banger. 1 year total. We'll sign Grizzly. Why not? Sign Grizzly to 1 year, 1.95. I'm sure he'll accept that. If he doesn't, then he's retarded. Go Markstrom. Why not? He'll be our AHL goalie. Martin Kaut's coming aboard. Matt Grizzly's coming aboard. Jacob Markstrom's coming aboard. Ooh, trade. Finland gets Max Domi, a 3rd and a 6th. Germany gets Drew Franklin in a 1st-round pick. When the hell did Finland get Drew Franklin? That's what I want to know. Did they sign him and then trade him? I think that's exactly what happened. So, Dwiz is going to join Callum in Germany. France gets Bo Reese and Collins, and Finland gets Rubstov in a 4th. Baltimore gets Brook in a 6th. Germany gets a 2nd and a 4th. Australia gets Brandon Carlo in a 4th. Russia gets a 2nd and a 3rd. All right, so let's set our lines. We're champion status, so that's nice to see. Or set our rosters, I should say. The lines will be set after the first couple weeks of the first season. But what did I just press? I went to best lines. That's not what I wanted to do. I was trying to fix something. Let's set our lines again. Let's not mess up this time. Misclicking all day today for some reason. Centers, I want to bring up Kaut. Okay. Just bring up Dan Danner. The left wingers, we're going to roll Lafreniere, Kachuk, Braun, Schwartz, and DeBrusk. Yes. Right wingers, we're going to roll Wright, Gallagher, Kravtsov, and Kingsley. That's fine. Defensemen, we got Ristolainen and Honka, Reed, why can I never pronounce this guy's name? Kozhevnikov. That's how you say it. Kozhevnikov. It's not hard. Just read the words, or letters. You don't read words, idiot. Kozhevnikov, Romanov, Fox, and Grzelcyk. We're fine. I just want to make sure there's nothing in the system that's better. Nope. Okay. Right wingers, same thing. Just make sure there's nothing. Fedorov, nope. And then left wingers, nope. Chickrell's not even getting a chance to play anymore. Sucker. What a waste of a pick that was when we traded for him. So yeah, we're just going to call up Kaut. I think we're good with extras. After that, I don't think we can call anybody else up. I'll see though, just to make sure. Chickrell would be the guy that would get called up. Yeah, exactly. I suppose. I figure as much. Okay, so let's check our goalies, make sure they got the right ones. Blackwood and Primo, yep. And then we got Markstrom as our goalie in the AHL. Love it. All right, so let's edit lines. Of course, these aren't going to be lines we're going to roll with. They're going to change them. They always do. But we got Lafreniere. That's going to be McKinnon. Just switch it the way I want the lines to be. And we got Harrison, Braun, and Kingsley as a line. I wonder if that'll actually stay the way. Kachuk, Sanika, Kravtsov, DeBrusk, Winberg, and Gallagher. I kind of like that line too, but let's check out the defensive lines they have for us. Honk and Ristolainen, Fox and Reed, Romanov, and Kozhevnikov. I did it! And then in net, of course, we got Blackwood and Primo. Kind of interested to see what our AHL team looks like. We barely ever check them out, right? Our D's not terrible for an AHL defense, honestly. Boards, on the other hand, not the best, but it is what it is. And then, of course, they have Markstrom and nets. So that is what we're going to roll into. So let's get into the first month here and see exactly how we pan out. See if Mackenzie Blackwood could play as well as he did as he finished for us last season. Pretty terrible start to the season. I think till this point they were playing McKinnon on the second line until they changed it. So then we had a couple wins in a row there, but then we finished 2 losses in a row, so kind of negated that. 4-7-0 to start. Not the best start. Nathan McKinnon still leading our team of points with 9 points in 11 games. But not great so far. Brady Kachuk having a good start as well. Shaq Kingsley having a great start until he got hurt. 9 points in or 9 games played, 7 points. That's pretty damn good. How are his stats right now anyways? Is he getting faster yet? His hands are getting there. His shot's still atrocious. It actually is amazing, but the power's terrible. He still can't skate, but you know he's trying his hardest out there. I have a feeling the goaltending is going to be real bad. Yep. What else is new? Back into the 800s. Mackenzie Blackwood. You know, he had his Mackenzie Black magic all sucked out of him. So now we're going to look to see where we're on the standings. World Conference. Japan still at the top. Russia and Germany right behind them. At the bottom of the world is Czech Republic, Sweden, and France. North American Conference, we got Wisconsin, Cincinnati, and Baltimore at the top. All right, and at the bottom of that is Alberta, Halifax, and Mississippi. And we're right in the mix of that as well. How many points out are we from 8th? Not too many, okay. So we got to bounce back this month. We have to. We need something to happen here. I'm not even sure if we have our first round pick this year. So pretty abysmal month again. Better than the first month, but 10, 12, and 2. So essentially 10 and 14. Still not good enough for a winning record. So things are going to have to change most likely. 22 points for Nathan McKinnon in 24 games. Shane Wright's got 19. Ristolainen's got 18. Ella Fernier has 15. This is a contract year for him, so he's got to pick it up. Harrison's got 12. Kingsley's got 10 now, so he only got 1 point that month. I think he got taken off this. No, he's still on the second line, but he only got, like I said, only got 1 point. Max Braun is an 84, I think, who should be playing a higher role than the fourth line, but this is where they have him. I'm going to throw Jake DeBrusk and somebody in a deal to get a better defenseman later down the line. I'll go one more month just to see how that goes. But at this point, that's probably what I'm going to do. Goalies better, much better, so I'm not going to complain there. They got over the 900s, so something else that's not working right now. Let's see where we are in the standings. We are 4th in our division, so that's not bad. How many points out are we from the top? We're tied for 3rd, so that's like almost a guaranteed playoff spot. World Conference, we got Japan, Russia, and Italy now at the top. Germany's fallen big time. At the bottom, we got France, Sweden, and Scotland. North American Conference, Wisconsin, Cincinnati, California. We are... Where the hell are we? We're 12th, 22 points. We are 4 points out of 8th. And North Dakota, Alberta, and Halifax at the bottom. Okay. So this month, if we don't get a better play from the boys, I'm going to go out and try to get another center or a defenseman. This is my goal, and Jake DeBrusk is probably going to be the one that gets moved. Started off pretty meh, and then out of nowhere we went on that big time win streak of 6 games. So that's 12 points right there. So that's pretty decent. And out the month of December, I still kind of want to go out and get that defenseman though, but I'll probably save it till the deadline now. The dread line. Nathan McKinnon leading our team in points. Pretty low scoring effect. Seems like it's our offense more than it is our defense, considering 36 points is our highest on our team, which is pretty low. Alexis Lafreniere having a terrible year for a contract here. Brett Harrison having a decent season. Chad Kingsley's got 17 points now, 34 games played. Where is our young boy? Why don't I see his name? What was his name again? Braun. Braun's got 12 points in 39 games played. He's plus 8 too, which is pretty decent. Check our goalies. Why can't I remember where goalies are? It's right there. Izzy Blackwood's playing well, so is Kane Primo. So like I said, it seems to be our offense more than anything. But I feel like where we are right now at 2014 and 5, 20 and 19 essentially, we are 5th in our division, which is not good. That's going to make it difficult to get in the playoffs. We've got a game in hand of Cincinnati, which we're ties for 4th, but we're 5 points back of Baltimore, which is an issue. World Conference, Japan, Italy, and Germany at the top again. The fucking Axis powers. What the hell are they doing? France, London, or France, England, and Scotland, I should say, at the bottom. Iceland, Wisconsin, Indiana at the top, and we are 7th in the Eastern Conference, and we have a 1 point lead over Connecticut, and then a 3 point lead over Louisville. So I feel like this is the time to try to, build some separation. Like we just had 12 points of the 6-game win streak, but I feel like we should get some more. North Dakota at the bottom, Alberta and Halifax as well. So I'm actually going to make our trade deadline deal right now, I think, and I'm going to see if I can find a defenseman. I don't think that's going to work as a trade. DeBrusk, Brody, Fox for Anderson, Bailey, and St. Denis. But we'll try it right now. Yeah, okay. And we're going to have to throw in a sweetener. I do have a first-round pick. Not getting rid of that. Throwing a 3rd for now. See if that's enough to sweeten the deal. So rejected. And I could throw in like a 2nd from down the line. I feel like that's a fair deal, but they probably won't take it. Yeah. I'll throw in my second then this year, or China's second this year. See if that's enough to sweeten it up. Still rejected. Wow. Not giving them my first because I fear I might lose it. No, I don't want that to happen. We'll give them first from 2033 though. There we go. Okay, that's fine. Let's go to roster moves and just make sure everyone's where they should be. We freed up some cap space there too, which is okay. Defensemen, we got Ristolainen, Honka, Reed, Anderson, Shevnikov, Romanov, and then Grizzly should be here. I don't know. Is he in the system? Weird. It's called Grizzly Cup. Strange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Right wingers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't need Bailey. Send him down. That's fine. Left wingers, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's call up Chiggerl. Got rid of, what's his face? And there we should be set. Got rid of Jake DeBrusque. That's his name. Okay, so let's best lines of that. Okay, so we got Kachuk playing up here still. If they want to keep Braun here, that's fine, but I was really hoping they'd move him up because I feel like he's better suited to play a higher role. But like Jaden Schwartz only has 2 goals and 7 assists. I think I might get rid of Jaden Schwartz just so Braun could come up as well. Save some cap space as well, so let's try to put Jaden Schwartz on the block. That should be a good deal. Okay, 3rd round pick for Jaden Schwartz to Switzerland. Let's go roster moves again. That should bump him up, hopefully. Call it Hirima. We'll send down Nash. Hiriyama, how do you pronounce his name? And we'll best lines of that. Should move Braun up to where I want him to be. Yep, okay. And Chiggerl, we know Chiggerl's a viable player, so it's fine. Like he's gonna play well for us. And then we have Rasmus Anderson on the back end. I didn't even bother to see where he was playing. I probably should have checked that. Let me just look at that real quick. And we'll see if this actually made or broke our team. Like I said, we just won a 6-game winning streak. So Anderson goes here. Kozhnikov. Tim Reed is our top. But we have an injury to a defenseman, right? We don't. Tim Reed just became our second best defenseman. Who was playing there before? It was Honka. So they moved Honka down. Okay, that's interesting. Well, if that's what they want to do. We have a whole bunch of right shooting defensemen here. I just realized. If they want to put Tim Reed there, it's fine. You know, Timmy can play there. It's cool. It's +3. It's good to me. It's a more balanced defense now, that's for sure. 26, 19, and 5, 26 and 24. Not much of a change that month. Didn't really do anything spectacular. Mackenzie Blackwood got injured for like pretty much the entirety of the month, so at least we were able to stand pat. I guess that's okay. But our scoring isn't there this year. It just isn't there. People don't want to put the puck in the net, apparently. McKinnon with 45, Wright with 41. Ristolainen's having a hell of a year, I'll give him that. Lafreniere with 34, who's not doing what he needs to do. He's the reason right now. Maybe it's because he wants a contract extension. Maybe that's why he's not playing as hard as he can, because he's not sure. Chad King has got 21 points. Max Brown's got 19. Stanika's got 19. I feel like our lower tier guys are putting up the points, but it's our top tier guys that are just not putting up the numbers that we need. Both our goalies have pretty much the same save percentage and goals against average, so you know, it's not them. It's definitely the goal scoring. That's our issue. So we are 5th still in our division, but we're much closer than we were last time. Only 2 point back. So World Conference, Japan, Italy, and Germany. The Axis Power is still on top. Japan and Italy being like the main team right there. France, England, and Scotland at the bottom. North American Conference, Wisconsin, Indiana, Iceland. We're still in a playoff spot, 2 points ahead of Connecticut with a game of hands, and then a few points ahead of Louisville. So unless like a massive collapse happens, I think we'll still make the playoffs. North Dakota, Alberta, and Quebec at the bottom. I'm actually going to try to re-sign Lafreniere right now before I forget. See what he's interested in signing. I think he's still technically, no, he's UFA. I thought he would be RFA still. He doesn't want an extension. So that's an issue. If he still doesn't want an extension at the trade deadline, I might trade his ass. Because I'm not playing with that. Let's keep an eye on that. Quebec gets Cider in a 3rd. Alberta gets a 2nd, a 4th, and Korolev. Dublin gets Jonas and Wolienski, and Indiana gets Eriksson Ek and Jack Campbell. Jack Campbell's still playing well. France gets Adam Fox a second and a second. Louisville gets Cole Lind. Pretty good deal for Louisville, taking Fox and flipping him for that. Scotland gets Kachuk and Devin Taves, and North Dakota gets 2 seconds. France gets Sider, so he just got flipped again, and Quebec gets Grunstrom a third and a fifth. Anderson and Thompson in a fifth to France. Quebec gets Adam Fox and Sider. So didn't Quebec have Fox? I can't remember. So he went from me to, was it Louisville that I traded him to? I can't remember. I traded him somewhere. To France, Quebec, all in one season. That boy be flying. And it is a trade deadline now. We are third in our division. The main question here is, do we keep Lafreniere? Because right now, he didn't want to sign a contract extension. If he still doesn't, we got to get rid of him. It's unacceptable. And he still doesn't. He doesn't want to sign a contract extension. What's he asking for? $10 million. I'm not going to play that where I have to hope that he signs with me and then we lose him for nothing. I don't play that shit. So I'm curious, as we're at the trade deadline, I just want to see what his point totals are right now, because he's been playing pretty lackluster for us. He's picked it up over the last month there. He moved into third place, 44 points. But yeah, we need to trade him. I don't want to, but 9-16 now for Mackenzie Blackwood. He's starting to play much better. I'm kind of curious to see who's leading the team or the league in goals. Kucherov, look at Kucherov. Zach Moffat having a good year as well. Jason Roulier is up there as well as a right wing. You know, he's got some big names. Callum Yexley might bring him aboard. He's got a hell of a shot, right? Yeah, he does. So let's see if we can move Alexis Lafreniere after we check where we are in the standings here. We are third in our division now, so that's good. We're tied with Cincinnati though. World Conference, we got Japan, Italy, and Czech Republic out of nowhere. They started at the bottom of the league. You know, they're third place. Good for them. Down at the bottom, we got France, England, and Scotland still, so they're definitely the worst teams in the league. Wisconsin, Indiana, Baltimore, Newfoundland, Puppers up there, so we got a pretty big gap from 8th place now. This could make or break us this trade, though. If I get rid of Lafreniere, it could really fuck us over in North Dakota, Alberta, and Quebec at the bottom. So I'm going to see what we can get for Alexis Lafreniere. Iceland, I know they got Jason Roulier, but he's a full trade value. That'd be nice to get him, though. He puts the puck in the net. He's on a very fair deal, too, for the next 3 years for his... I will throw my first-round pick into this one. I do believe it would be worth it. So we'll throw the first-round pick in there as well. Bernie Hermel, our first for Roulier and Nyquist. That's accepted. Yeah, of course it is. Then we took a bit of his cap down by $1 million, so he's making like $7 million now. So let's go to roster moves. Probably going to make Roulier a left wing instead. That or right, a left wing. It doesn't really matter, I guess. Just so they're not, all on top of each other here. But I'll see what the lines they set right now. We'll go best lines. And they have them set as a left wing right now, so it's fine. And we'll see if the added 46 goal getter can help our team out, playing with Nathan McKinnon and Shane Wright. And it's a +1 now instead as well, so that's a little bit of a handy-dandy upgrade in my opinion. Lafreniere is gone off the team. That is our big acquisition at the deadline. More acquisitions than we made already. Losing our first-round pick, so hopefully it was worth it. Let's finish the season. North Dakota Bulldogs have fired their head coach, Hugo Burnin. I'm surprised it took this long. Fucking trash. Alright, so we're 5th place right now in our division. We have 3 games left. I just want to see where we are in the standings before we go. Jason really leading our team in points. 87 points in 80 games. I didn't want to go to our stats. That's not what I wanted, but he has over 50 goals now, so good for him. Well, they go to standings. Star is a wild card spot. So we are 89 points, tied with Connecticut. Texas, okay, we're fine. There's no way. There's no way we miss. Especially if we win these last 3 games, that'd be lovely. Or we could lose all 3, that's fine too. Wow. Did we not make the playoffs because of that? I feel like that's the case. I feel like we might have missed because we lost 3 games in a row at the end. bet that's what happens. I bet that's what happens. Our sucker-ass team lost 3 in a row, and we didn't make the playoffs. Look at that. All we needed was 1 fucking point. Just 1. You freaking losers. They deserve it. They don't deserve to get into the playoffs because of that. It doesn't matter. Out by 1 point. Yep. They lost 3 games in a row. I'm not even mad. Not even mad. You deserve it. You don't deserve to get in if you lose 3 games in a row at the end of the season. We don't have a first-round pick, which is an issue. This bothers me the most because look at the fucking... I had 6 more points in BC and they got in, you know? Like, shit. Shit like that pisses me off to no end, but whatever. So that's the season for us. Woohoo! The Ireland Red Devils are your World of the Cup champions for Season 9. Let's take a look how they got to the finals. Over in the world side, Russia beat Czech Republic 4-2, Japan beat Finland 4-3, Ireland beat Spain 4-2, Germany beat Italy 4-2. Ireland then went on to beat Germany 4-1. Russia won 4-0 against Japan, and then Russia lost in 7 games to Ireland, who made it to the finals on the world side. Over on the North American side, BC, the team that beat us took out California 4-2. Iceland beat Indiana 4-3 in 7 games. Baltimore won 4-1 over Cincinnati, and Connecticut got beat by Wisconsin 4-2. Wisconsin then beat Baltimore 4-2. Iceland beat BC 4-2, which Wisconsin then beat Iceland 4-1, and then the Wisconsin lost to the Cup champions Ireland in 6 games. So there you go. Let's go ahead and check the award ceremony here. There it is. The Ireland Red Devils raising the cup. Individual awards. Zach Moffat again winning the Art Ross and the Hart. He didn't win the Hart last year, actually. He wins the Hart this year. Ooh, shit, I won the James Norris finally. I could retire. I'm happy. I'm good. Kucherov won the Lady Byng. Calder went to Haynes. Conn Smythe went to Cole Caulfield. Ilya Samsonov won the Vezina. Good for him. And he won the William N. Jennings Trophy as well. Bill Masterton goes to White Cloud, whoever the hell that is. Tubert wins to Jack Adams. Frank J. Selke go to Kotkaniemi. Zach Moffat with the Ted Lindsay. And Cole Caulfield with the Maurice Richard. Alberta was led by Philip Forsberg, Peyton Krebs, and Vasily Podkolzin. The savage-less Alberta Stampede. Telon with 48 points as well. Good for him. Baltimore Beast had Matt Boldy with 99, McDavid with 98, and Fagimo with 71. Fucking Matt Boldy and McDavid apparently are the best combination ever. China had Middlestat, Ratton, and Fiala. BC Lumberjacks with Clayton Keller, Draisaitl, and Heischer. Pretty good year for them. California Spartans with Pedersen, Kerfoot, and Bjork. Cincinnati Gorillas had Urbido, Kinnan, and Heiskanen. O'Brien, McKinlan, and Drouin for Connecticut Whalers. Czech Republic was led by my brother with 83 points. Shabbat and Meyer. Dublin, Ireland, Caulfield 106 points. Dan Denisenko with 91 and DeBrincat with 90. Finland had Adam Rice, Larkin, and Byfield as their top 3, all centermen. France with Marner, Heighton, and Brown. Ugh, man, I didn't even break 60 points. Germany with Kotkaniemi, Yexley, and Horton, usually the case. Jack Hughes with 78. Colin White and Sillinger for Scotland. Halifax had Konecki, Laine, and Moresi. Barzell, Pasternak, and Lafreniere. Lafreniere ending with 71 points. Seems like a change of scenery really helped out him, getting 21 goals there at the end. Playing with Barzell and Pasternak. Indiana Icecats with Aho, Matthews, and Tarasenko. Good year for Aho, 93 points. Italy with Eichel with 105. Kyle Connor with 95 and Forstrom with 90. Japan with Zach Moffat, Kucherov, and Tavares. Kucherov and Zach Moffat both 107 points. It's impressive. London Dragons with Barkov, Farabee, and Hannafin. Google Alliance with Sam Steele, Monahan, and Ratti. Madrid with Cam, Tukio, and Sod. Mississippi with Olafson, Gwynn, and Yamamoto. A pretty terrible team over there in Mississippi. Jason really leading our team in points and in goals. McKinnon and Wright, top 3. North Dakota with Vince, Dubois, and Teravainen. Quebec with Svechnikov, Yankarok, and Kachuk. Russia with Turcotte, Rice, and Davidson. Good year for Alex Turcotte, 103 points. Sweden with Scheifele, Nylander, and Maverick Bork, making his first appearance, I think. He's supposed to be a top 10 pick this year, I believe. Nicola, Isbister, and Stefan for Switzerland. Sydney Wildlings with Kako, Reinhardt, and Perrin. Points, Tolan, and Hosan for Texas. And finally, Wisconsin with Sagan, Kyrou, and Stone. So in the entire league, as we know, the Mr. Goals went to Cole Caulfield with 63, not even close. He was the highest for sure. Mr. Assister, Kotkaniemi, one more time, 83 points. And the points, Zach Moffat, Kucherov, both with 107. Caulfield was back by 1, and Eichel was back by 2. And the biggest hitter of them all goes to Luke Kunin with 199 hits. Let's go ahead and check out the goalie stats here. Ilya Samsonov, who won it, only had a 911 2.57, so pretty, not the best goalie stats this year. Not a good year to be a goalie. So I finished the year, I started my brother actually because he's above me for some reason. 91 overall, so he jumped up 2 spots. 41 goals, 42 assists. Big man on campus over in the Czech Republic. Has a new contract of 5 years at 10.13. I finished with 17 goals, 54 assists. God damn. Was a plus 49, 93 overall, and I was a freaking James Norris Trophy winner. Signed a new deal, 8 years at $11 million. Pretty damn good year for me. All right, Jason Roulier, the new Newfoundland Puppers member, 52 goals, 37 assists, and he's got that new contract now, just under $8 million, which is a good deal for us for the next 2 more years. Corey Rice at 39 goals, 36 assists over in Russia. Still playing over there. Adam Rice still in Finland, 56 goals, 40 assists. Probably one of his better years, 93 overall right now. He's got 2 years left on his deal. Cam, 94 overall, 41 goals, 39 assists. One of his better years as well. He's got 1 year left, so he's probably going to make a big contract. 24 goals, 24 assists for T. Long. Minus 15, though. Still making that big-time bucks. 55 goals, 35 assists for Callum. Zach Moffat, 55 goals, 52 assists. Been one of the best players. He's about to get a huge payday, too. Jordan Kelly with 45 goals, 33 assists over in Italy. Vince with 40 goals, 25 assists. Patrick Coley, 32 goals, 36 assists. He's got 1 more year left on his deal as well. Manuel Romano, 40 goals, 30 assists. He's got the 2-year deals left, or 2 years left on his deal. Adam Downs with 86 overall, 13 goals, 16 assists, $6.6 million. Timothy Reed, 10 goals, 10 assists. Pretty good for a shutdown defenseman. Colin Steins with 13 goals, 11 assists. He's got 2 years left on his deal. Gianni with 32 goals, 26 assists. He's got 1 year left at 3.32. Phil Leger at 28 goals, 31 assists, following match to the Czech Republic. Signed a $7 million deal. Pretty good deal for him. Connor Johnson with 9 goals, 19 assists. Was a minus 24, though. Yeesh. John Arley Quinal with 6 goals, 24 assists. Got a new deal at 2.2. Justin McCarthy played 79 games, had 14 goals, 8 assists. Was a minus 22, but finishes at 80 overall. He's got a 7-year deal now. Kyle Dodds, who played 81 games, had 8 goals, 7 assists. Was a minus 5. Michael Lozado, who still didn't play in the big leagues. Are you kidding me, Michael? I sent you over there to hopes that you would. You played in San Antonio and you ripped it up, but you didn't play in the big leagues, unfortunately. Goalies. Drew Franklin over in Germany now. Only played 28 games. 13 wins at 904, 2.94. He signed a new deal with Germany. That was the real question. 7 years at 7.325. Tom Blick also had a new deal. He's with Finland now. 7.565, 7-year deal for him. Ming still playing in Scotland, one of the worst teams, unfortunately. And then Doc Hamill still playing in Australia. Then we'll check the gloriousness of Chad Kingsley here in a second. Chad Kingsley, who just doesn't want to grow, still an 81 overall, 4th line forward, franchise potential, just not growing. He had 21 goals and 14 assists, so hopefully this is the year that he actually does something. He's 27, though, so it's probably unlikely that he gets any better. Though we do have him to a good deal, $2 million. It's not too bad for a guy that puts up 21 goals. But that is going to do it for another edition of the World of Hockey. Pretty disappointing season for us. I thought those trades would have helped us out, but they didn't, apparently. And seems like we got some issues to sort out next season. So if you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, and I will catch you next week for Season 10. So until next time, Hero Club for Life, to sweet me.